Just waiting for you guys to get in here. I'm trying to get this set up. Alright, do we have anyone? I'm trying to set up. Alright, how's it going, everyone? I have 3 of you in here. So, of course, good morning. I know it's early. I'm not generally an early person, but here I am doing it. So, anyway, son of a bitch. I'm trying to figure out how to shut the fuck off. It's pretty cool. But, now it's just not wanting to go right. Are you guys able to hear that music? Is it like completely moving? Alright, got it. Okay, my bad, guys. It took me a minute because I'm a fucking ridiculous person when it comes to the morning. I am going to pull one of Matt's things where he drives and goes live. Let's see if I'm able to do it. Clearly, technical difficulties are like what kind of rules my friggin' life. Gosh, damn it. Well, there's that. I guess I'm holding it. Because guess who broke the one and only thing that I had to hold up? The stupid phone. Whatever, fuck it. It's early. And I'm cranky. So here we go. I was joking around with Matt. I know he made a post saying he was gonna update y'all on the going on for today. We had plans to take a little road trip. No, we are not going. Jilly, hey, thank you. And your hubby both for the updates on Doug. You both go to channels. Thank you, Jilly Bear. We appreciate that a lot, especially considering the fact that half the time I ramble on, and I know I sound like I don't know the fuck I'm talking about. Cat Scratch, good morning. Susie, hey, Pookie, what's up? Okay, so as I was saying, I had my little thing to hold my phone, and of course I broke the fucking thing that connected it, so guess who's fucked with that? Whatever, we could try with one hand, right? Okay, so today we are doing a little drive-by. That's the plan. No, we are not going to go past Doug's house because we respect him and his privacy way too much for that. However, there's a certain somebody who can kiss my ass, and we don't really care about if we happen to drive by that person's house. Hint, hint. I'm sure y'all know who I'm talking about without me actually saying who I'm talking about. So I think that'll be amusing, to say the least. So I wanted to beat Matt to the chase because he's always like 10 steps ahead of me. Matt, if you're watching or listening, I know you're at work. I love you. Don't hate me. If you do, well, that's all right. You don't always have to like me. You just always have to love me. Don't forget that. I do apologize for the way I look because it's early and I didn't really give two shits about how I looked when I left the house. I needed to do some errands yesterday, but as some people saw on Matt's community post, that I'd love to say a certain gentleman, but I'm going to say a certain twat waffle decided out of the blue he was going to try to kill me. Like, literally try to kill me. It was so much fun, let me tell you. This dude was driving erratically. He was, speeding pretty fast and swerving in and out of his lane. And when he stopped at the red light, he didn't stop before it like you're supposed to. He actually stopped in the middle of the intersection. That means he was preventing the cars from crossing the intersection or making turns. He was just smack dab right in the friggin' middle. Everybody that knows, if you can't stop and it's yellow, you just keep on going, right? That's pretty much what we all do. If we stop and we're in the intersection, just out of common courtesy, we just keep on driving. I mean, we're already past the red light. We're already in the intersection. We are already blocking traffic. Why continue to be a douche when all you gotta do is keep it moving? I mean, that's how I am anyway. I try to be courteous to all drivers on the road. But not everybody is. So he did that for the first red light. And I was like a little suspicious because I was like, what the hell's going on? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, red light turns green, and the guy speeds up again very fast, and there's not much space between one red light to the next. Where he was speeding up to, I have no idea. Same thing. Swerving in the lane, and then guess what he does? Stops in the middle of the fucking intersection again, blocking traffic. Okay, bro. I can see the first time accident, whoopsies, shit happens. But twice in a row, you got issues, dude. Move it along, get the fuck out of the intersection, stop fucking blocking traffic. Susie, yeah, I'm okay. Actually a little concerned that I'm gonna run into him again on the way home because I have to take the same route. So we'll see what happens. But I actually waited. I set up the live and all that, and I figured, hey, it's 7:33 here right now, and I didn't see this jerk until about 7. The attack or the ridiculous road rage that he went through didn't start until about 7:15. So, anywho, after he stopped in the middle of the intersection the second time with his swerving and all that nonsense, I was like, you know what? Shit, there's a blur, sorry. There's something absolutely wrong with this dude. I am not trying to be around him. I'm not one of those crazy asshole drivers. Yeah, we all have those moments where we're just like, move, bitch, get out the way, and we speed around them. However, I usually am not like that. I am not one of those people that like really go crazy and speed. My husband doesn't generally love the fact that I actually do the speed limit, especially when he's in a rush. So instead of just getting off of the brake, and just letting the car slowly roll and hit the gas at this light, the second light that he decided to stop at the intersection, I hit the gas just a little bit, just so I can get past him because I was just not trusting him. And I had to be in the left-hand lane to make a turn to go home. So that means I had to actually be on said person.
I don't know why I'm buffering. I usually don't have any issues. I do apologize for that. Past me, must have been going. He's now swerving in the middle lane. He cuts right in front of me, so close that his ass end almost. Yeah, swerving again when he pulls over into my lane because of how fast he was going. And then he stomps on his brakes. Just stomps on his fucking brakes in front of me. Like, brake checked me? What, bitch? I had to stomp on my brakes. He stops on his brake and he starts fishtailing again because he's going too fast to be able to do shit like that. Not cool, bro, not cool. Not only could you hurt yourself, but you could have hurt me. You could have hurt a lot of people on the road. I was a little pissed at this time. So what do? I go and I get around into the middle lane and asshole swerves into my lane. Like, he cuts the wheel to try to, like, you know, like play fucking Mario Kart or some shit. Like, he was really trying to bumper car me in the middle of the road. So I hit my brakes again. Meanwhile, there's a pickup truck behind me and there's a car on my right side. So I had no real place to go. So I slow down because I don't want to, you know, brake check the dude behind me and cause him to hit me. It's not his fault. Dude's being an asshole. And I didn't want to swerve into my to the slow lane because there was a car next to me. So I did actually like hit the brakes a little bit and then move over as much as I could just to avoid getting hit by this guy. He gets in front of me again, stomps on his brake. He had to stop on mine. I go to the left lane. No matter where I went, he fucking went right at me really fast, tried to smash into me. Can you hear me? Am I still breaking up? My bad. I don't know what's wrong. It doesn't ever do this to me. Hold on. Let's try fucking take Wi-Fi off. Maybe that works. So for about 20 minutes, this asshat is chasing me down the fucking road, swerving like this in and out of his lane, trying to hit me, speeds up in front of me, stomps on his brake. I cannot tell you how many times I had to stomp on my brake. So I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm behind him at a red light. I'm like, just fuck it. I'm just gonna stay behind him. This way I can control my speed. If I have to go 30, I'll do so. I mean, he's clearly going like 70, 80 miles an hour, trying to be all erratic. If I just grandma drive, you know, like Sunday stroll down the road, I'm figuring I'm safe, right? Right. Except for he really doesn't speed up anymore. Now it's like he's playing with me. I had to get back in my left lane to make that freaking left turn. I was driving down, you know, and he was going slow enough that I was actually alongside him at this point. And my windows were open because I was smoking a cigarette. Everybody knows, hey, I'm a smoker. So this idiot drives next to me and he starts laughing at me and he goes, "You're a fucking cunt." And I looked at him and was like, "Bro, fuck you. Who the fuck are you?" Like, I was pissed. They called me a fucking cunt. You just tried to kill me for 20 minutes and now I'm a cunt? You bitch. Your mama's a whore. So what does he do? He grabs a glass bottle and he fucking throws it at my car. I swear, I think he was trying to throw it into my passenger side window, like to hit me with it, but he missed. He hit my windshield. The bottle, I can show you, not right
a second, but I can show you. He hit the bottom of like the windshield where it like, where it goes like this, it curves to go up, and there's a spider web and it cracked all the way up my windshield. I'm like, well, whatever. After he threw the bottle, I was just like, holy shit. I just said, fuck this. I called the cops. I stopped in the middle of the road, put my hazards on so people would go around me, so I had space between him and I'm now calling 911 because this dude has literally chased me and tried to kill me. In my mind, he's trying to kill me. He doesn't know who the hell I am, but he's fucking going crazy. And then he throws a bottle at me. He throws the bottle, it smashes on my car. You can hear the bottle break on my car, on my windshield. And he goes, ha ha, you stupid bitch. He flicks me off and drives really fucking fast away from me because now he sees that I'm on my phone. I think he knew, like, and I'm not really a cop caller, right? I don't call the cops. It's not a big issue. People are assholes. If I called the cops on every fucking asshole I run into, I'd never get off the phone. So, I did. For the first time, I think ever, maybe the second time in my life I've ever called the cops. And I explained the situation to the lady. But here's what I'm saying, okay? He was clearly under the influence of some kind of something. Now, I know sodas and some things will come in glass bottles. But how often do you really see people with glass bottles, right? That are not beer. So in my head, I'm like, this motherfucker just threw a beer bottle at me. So I'm telling the cop, like, listen, I'm not trying to accuse him of being under the influence of anything. I do not know anything about him. The only thing I'm saying is very peculiar because how often do you see people traveling around with glass bottles of soda or anything in their cars? So I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job. Just let you know there's something not right about dude. Please follow up. I had taken a picture of his license plate, so I had given the lady on the dispatcher on 911 the license plate and the make and model of his car. They were like, okay, we're on it. She's like, are you okay? Because I have, driving anxiety, and he scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. It was the first time I think I can ever say that anyone's ever actually really scared me. My husband will tell you I don't get scared easy. This was really, 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 really nerve-wracking. So she's like, I need you to calm down, pull over as soon as you can. I'm like, all right. So I went up past the light, and I pulled into like the Waffle House. I parked there. She said, the lady was on the phone with me, she's like, check, see if there's any damage to your car, and relax. She said, because even if there's no damage, you need to take a breather because I don't want anything to happen to you. She's like, you have to be calm enough to be able to drive. I said, okay, no problem. So I pull over and now like I light a cigarette and I see my windshield because I didn't notice it at first. Saw the windshield. I was like, motherfucker. So now I'm like really mad. I called back and like the lady said, if there's damage, call back. So I called back and I explained where I was, the places that were surrounding me so they couldn't miss me where I was. That I was going to park with my hazards on so the officer that arrives at the scene will know what car is mine. Officer shows up. She's awesome. She was a really, really cool lady. And now I think at this point the shock of the situation had worn off. And now the anxiety starts kicking in, and I'm just like, my heart starts beating, and I'm just like, oh my God. And I felt a little dizzy, and she's like, do I have to call EMT? I said, no. And I just explained, I have anxiety issues, and I think the shock of the situation wore off, and it's just now hitting me. On top of that, look at my windshield. He hit, like, there's the windshield, and then there's that, like, part of your car that goes down, and then there's your passenger side window. The part in between the window and the windshield, I think is pretty much what saved me because he hit the windshield bottle broke and it cracked my windshield, but that middle piece, like this right here, that I think saved the glass from hitting me because it like kind of deflected and it like pushed it off, but some glass did get in my car. Super fucking upset, super mad. And I told her the truth about everything. I was like, listen, this is what he was doing, this is how he was acting. He was blocking the intersections, preventing cars. All I tried to do was just go past it. I said I was not being a jerk. I was just trying to get past the dude. And she was like, it's okay, it's not. I said, I'm not gonna lie to you. I said, I know it's 45. I was speeding. I said, I was going 60 miles an hour just to try to outrun this man. And he was going faster than me, continued to try to swerve into me, continued trying to smash into my car, caused me to have an accident. He kept brake checking me every time he swerved in front of me, trying to get me to smash into him. I said, if you have to give me a ticket for going 60 at 45, I completely get it. I'm like, I'm not gonna be mad. I get it. I understand. I was speeding, even though there was a reason for it. I was still breaking the law, traffic law. And she kind of just giggled at me. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, no. Fucking great. Cop thinks I'm a joke. So now I'm telling her about everything else. Had this guy caused me to sit there and hit my brakes. What if the guy behind me in the pickup truck smashed into me? I was like, that's not his fault that he hit me, that this accident occurred. I said, I'm not going to let him go down for, hitting me for an accident that wasn't his fault. I'm like, technically I smashed on the brakes, even though it was the other guy that was trying to kill me's fault. I'm like, the guy, if I had caused an accident, it would have been my fault. I wasn't going to let that guy get any charges or anything for crashing into me. I said, I would have taken that. And she just looked at me. She's like, are you always like this? I'm like, crazy? Yeah. And she's like, no. She's like, I'm very impressed by you because not many people tell the truth. Not many people will tell me, hey, yeah, I was trying to speed to get away from someone. If you have to give me a ticket, go ahead. I get it. She's like, and no one's ever said if an accident had caused because of somebody else, I wasn't going to let that person that hit me, get charged or in trouble for it. So I just kind of laughed. I'm like, well, I'm not that person. I'm not going to do that. It wasn't his fault. So this guy, after he hit my car with the bottle, he called me a stupid bitch, laughed at me, gave me the middle finger, sped off. I told him what direction he was going and what was happening. And she's like, all right, well, there's officers already been dispatched to go find him. And as soon as I'm done taking your statement, I'm going to head that way as well. I'm like, great. Okay, cool. So now I'm writing the statement, and I had already texted Matt and told him, I'm like, if you can, I know you're working, but if you can call me, please do. So he gets permission from his boss to call me, and I'm writing the statement, and I'm like kind of panicky still, but whatever. What can you do, right? So I hang up with him. I finish my statement, and I go like a wide walk away from the cop cruiser because I don't want to just walk up on her and be like, hey, scare her. So I'm like standing, probably about 10 feet away, and I'm like, hey, and she looks at me and she's like, what are you doing over there? I was like, I didn't want to scare you or take you off guard. I'm like, I know I'm a little, anxious and unnerved. I said, I really didn't want to startle you or make you think that I was like trying to like steal your car or hijack anything. Or I'm like, I don't want to go to jail today. I just want to take care of this. And she's laughing at me again. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, this woman's gonna fucking laugh at me all day long. So she tells me, let's Google and see how much the windshield is gonna cost because I'm suing the man to fix my car. He broke it, he's fixing it. So we Googled it. It was like $300 for my car. Not a lot of money, but I didn't break it. He did. So I wrote my statement. I explained what happened. Said I wanted to press charges and that the estimated amount of damages caused to my car to replace the windshield via Google says For my car, it will be about $300. So I hand her that. She checks everything, makes sure it's okay, and then I'm like a little nervous, still crying. She's like, I'm really impressed with you. Not many people are as open and honest and like considerate about, even walking up to the car to talk to me. She said, take it easy, go home, relax, have no worries. I'm heading over there. And then she says, I'm going to have a line, like a picture, 6 pictures, a lineup for me to pick. Well, I'll never forget this dude's face. I'm like, I'll never forget his car, ever. So I thought, well, later on that evening, I want to say around 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish, a cruiser pulls up. Matt sees it. He's like, I think it's for you. I'm like, all right. So I walk out, but then it starts raining. So it was another lady officer. She's like, can we go on your porch and do this? I said, yeah, no problem. So I go in there. Matt's sitting there listening. And she hands me a paper with 6 pictures. Let me tell you what, I've never been the victim ever in my life. Never had to do a lineup, never had to pick a picture. These people do not make it easy. When I tell you that 6 different people all looked very similar, they did. I saw the pictures and immediately that one, and I pointed to the second picture. And she's like, really? That fast? I was like, I know that person's face. I said, you can't understand. I said, I've never seen this look on anyone's face in person before, like ever, except for, maybe in like a scary movie. He had this like pleased, very happy, but like psychotic, rage-filled look in his eye. Like he was like filled with anger. You would think that I like ran over his kid or something, killed a family member, killed his dog. I don't know. I'm not that person. I've never seen you before, homie, and you're trying to kill me. Like, it was fucking bad. And the look he gave me, it like went right through me. It scared the shit out of me. I was really scared. I'm not even afraid to say it. I talk a lot of shit, but I'm still gonna be honest. Only person to ever really fucking scare me ever in my life. And so with that being said, I was just like, yeah, I'll never forget him. I got this, whatever. So I'm looking. I picked the guy right away, and my judgment says, yeah, you got the right person. That was the exact right person in the lineup picture. Except for number 2 and number 4 looked the same, except number 2 was a heavier set man with longer hair, which did resemble my guy. But number 4 looked almost identical to number 2, but he was thinner. It was the only thing that differentiated them from each other is that one was heavy and one was not. So I was like, oh my God. And then I told her, I'm like, y'all really don't make this fucking easy. And she laughed at me because that was the second time I said it. This time I'm cussing. And I'm like, okay, look, I'm fairly sure it's this guy. I'm almost 100% sure it's him. I said, but he looks just like him, but he's heavier. I said, what if I picked the wrong guy? And she's like, just try to be calm. So I stood there and I looked. Have it, when you guys like take tests like in school or at work or something, and you pick your answer, but then you double guess yourself and then you change it, and it ends up being that you were right the first time. Well, I was just like, I'm just sticking with my first choice. That was my natural instinct. I saw him. It just, that face, the eyes, it was just something. I knew it was him. So all right, that's the guy. I didn't change my answer, but I'm filled with doubt. Now I do have this lovely human being on video. I've not watched it since I showed it to Matt. It pissed him off. He was pissed just from seeing it, and all he did was see this dude throw the bottle. He heard the bottle smash on my car, and he heard him laugh, give me the finger, haha, stupid bitch, and sped away. Matt's like, I can't. He's like, I'm so happy that you don't have the rest of what was going on video. He's like, because I'm fucking pissed. Like, I'm happy Matt was not in the car. He would have got out at the red light and just beat the fuck out of this dude. Like, it would have been bad. So I'm really thankful he wasn't there, even though I wish that he was, because out of everybody, he's the only person that can actually calm me down. So that's neither here nor there. Whatever. Anywho, So he was mad just from that. I'm hoping I picked the right person. I don't know what happens. I've never had to do a lineup before, so I don't know what happens if I pick the wrong guy. And I couldn't write, it's either this guy or that guy. It's just one or the other. You know what I mean? So I'm actually afraid to watch the video now because I'm afraid that I chose the wrong person. The anxious shit that goes through your head when you're actually the person. I chose to do it under Marcy's Law because whenever you're a victim, you have that right to keep your information protected. So had I not done Marcy's Law when he received the report, he would have had my full name, my phone number, my address. He would have had all my information. So I told the officer, I want to do Marcy's. And she was like, okay, not a problem. Like, she was very cool. I said, this man's never seen me before in his life and decided to attack me. I told her, I said, I honestly feel he was trying to kill me. I don't know what the hell was wrong with him, but there was something wrong to the point where I became his target and he fucked with me for like 20 minutes. So I just out of the blue, that's what the dude wanted to do. He tried to kill me. I'm like, that's great, but he's not getting my information because if he's willing to do this shit on the road with hundreds of cars on the road that he could have also created an accident with, I'm like, what's to say homeboy ain't gonna try to come to my house? I'm a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, my kids, it's summertime. My oldest works, my youngest is home, but my husband's working. I need safety. I need security. I need to know that this jerk off does not have my information. So she's like, no, I understand. I get it. We are not going to do that. We'll do the Marcy's. Cool. No problem. I don't know how it's going to go when it goes to court. As I said, I've never been on the victim end of the situation. However, it's nerve wracking. So when the female officer left last night, I said, what happened? And she said, I'm not sure. And the reason they sent her to my house with the lineup and not the original responding officer is because this lady was not involved whatsoever in the investigation. She has no idea what the dude looks like. She has no idea about the case or what was happened, if they arrested him or not. All she knew is that she was an impartial party, brought the lineup pictures over, had me choose from them. And that was it. Because she had zero knowledge of the situation, it's like more of a trust factor, because had my original officer come out, she might have been like, like, you don't know. She might have given me a hint or something. And they were trying to prevent that. So this other lady came. But I was like, I know you said you don't know anything, right? But I have to take that same path tomorrow. But what if he's on the road? Like, you don't know if he's in jail. Like, I don't know if he got arrested. Like, I have no idea what the hell's going on. All I know is that, I don't want to see him again. She's like, I can't tell you what happened. I don't know about any of it. She's like, I honestly don't know about any of it. I came on, they told me that I had to come do the lineup with you because I don't know anything about it. And I said, all right. She's like, if you see him, just pull over. She's like, I don't care if you have to stop in the middle of the road and like cars go behind or go around you, put your emergency lights on. She's like, yeah, do something. Just get away from him. Pull into a parking lot, wait till he's gone. I said, all right, no problem. That's what I'll do. So I sat and I set up the live, and then I decided to leave. It was like 7:33 when I left there. It was about 7:15 when I saw the jerk yesterday. So I figured I gave myself enough time because I really wasn't trying to go through that for 2 days in a row. I had so much shit to do yesterday and I was so frazzled I didn't get it done, which is why I dropped my footwork in today so I can try to get my errands done. Anywho, it's comments. I'm sorry. I'm just yabbing on like normal. Usually better at comments. I'm driving and running my mouth. So, Seymour, hey girl, what's up? I haven't seen you in like 500 years. How are you? That had me shook. Man, I'm telling you, it's terrible. It was really bad. I was really like, I told Matt, I said, I don't want to, like, is there a different route I can take? I knew he was going to say no, but he's just like, what's wrong? I'm like, you don't understand. Like, I've never seen a look in a man's face like that before. I've been in very bad abusive relationships. Like I've told you guys, my ex-husband tied me to a chair and stabbed me for 2 days straight. You think if you're gonna see a psychotic look in someone's face, it wouldn't have been his, right? This guy had that special kind of psycho going on his face. So I was like, not just that, I have to go to court. I don't want to have to see him. Because what if, like, I don't know, what if he's with somebody and they, I don't know, I just don't fucking trust these people. There was something, like, I've never been intimidated or scared of anybody in my life. My husband's just like, what is wrong with you? Like, dude, this guy tried to fucking kill me high speeds. You have no idea. Like, I said, you know me very well. When's the first time you've ever heard me, or the only time have you ever heard me say, intimidated of doing something, seeing somebody, running into somebody, concerned, scared? He's like, never. He's like, you're not that person. You don't get scared. You're not intimidated. He's like, people mess with you and you're your balls to the wall. I'm like, right. I said, have you ever seen me like this? He's like, no. I'm like, that shows you how fucking serious it is. I am not over exaggerating. This dude tried to fucking kill me. I have no idea what the fuck was going on. I said, all I know is that he is not right and I don't trust him. I'm afraid to run into him. Well, because it's a charge is like a projectile. What the fuck is it? It's a projectile of a missile, because he threw the bottle at my car. It's considered using a deadly weapon. That's a felony. He could do time behind that. Trying to cause an accident. They're gonna pull up the traffic light videos to show that he actually was swerving and parked in the middle of the road in the intersection instead of where he should have been at the light, waiting for it to turn green. They're gonna do all of that good stuff, and then I am going to email over the video I have, I guess, after I watch it. Because part of me wants to watch it, and the other part of me is afraid to watch it because nobody likes to fuck up. And I certainly don't want to be like, oh, it was this guy that, put the blame on someone else. And I also don't know what happens if I say, okay, this schmuck right here is the one that did it, and then it actually ends up being the other schmuck. Like, I don't know. I was never the victim before, never had to do a lineup. And I sure as shit don't want to falsely accuse, gosh, I'm sorry, guys, anyone of anything. It's just not me. I'm not that. My nose is bulged. I'm not that person. So, yeah, it was a little, I don't know what the fuck it is. It was a little something. Queefer. What's up, Queefs? How are you? I love you. I actually texted Queef. And so, rabbits, what are you doing? You 2 bad boys. 3 bad boys. Hold on. Get off! Stop hunting your brother. Sorry. My rabbits have hit rabbit puberty. They do not care that they are all boys. They go after my little guy. That's new. Sorry. They go after my little guy that's neutered all the time. This one does not care. I literally just picks him up twice and just, onto the floor, turns around, runs back, jumps on the other little guy, starts humping him again. And then his brother's on top of him, humping him. Sorry, guys, it's not that kind of party. Go do something somewhere else. Be rabbits. Do rabbit things. Don't hump your brothers. You're all boys. So anyway, after this, I texted Queef, and I'm like, somebody tried to kill me. After I spoke to my husband, and I told her what happened, and she was like, okay. I had a migraine. I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go lay down. And I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, I went from like baby because I'm a thug to like baby because I'm a chicken in like 5 seconds. Move. Come here, babies. This is my little guy who's getting raped all the time. He's the smallest. He tries so hard. He tries so hard to just be left alone. My little Snickers. I told you're not sending me one of those. They're not rodents, they're rabbits. Rabbits are not rodents. They can be stew, but they cannot be rodents. Okay, baby. Aw, you're all wet. They did their thing and they did it and it got all over him. Poor guy. Stay away from him, Clarence and Moo. Start spanking you. Anyway, I did tell Queefy and she knew everything that was going on. Pookie, poor fella. I know, right? Poor Logan. And he's the oldest and he's the smallest. That's why they're doing it. They're making him a victim. Judy. Yes, that is Moo. To figure out how to get him to you. He's so good. He's a pain in the ass. Literally. And pain in Snickers' ass. Camille, hope you have a good day. You too, honey. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, I have no idea. After I did the lineup, I don't know what to do. I was gonna call because I have the case number. I brought in the house last night. But I don't know what to say. I don't want to sound like an idiot. He's toast, and you're chilling. Relax. She goes, girl, I hope so. Hey, Moo! I'm just gonna start spanking you. I'm gonna shave you bald. Take a deep breath. Gail, I've been trying, man. I hate this whole situation. Really makes me not want to drive. You should stop gangbanging Snickers! What is wrong with you? It's too early to be horny. Fucking rabbits. There were a lot of witnesses. Nobody pulled over to help me, Judy. No one pulled over, nothing. They all were just like, we're getting the fuck out of Dodge because this dude was psychotic. You got his license? Yes, Glenda, I did. I did get his license. So they do have, well, not his license, his license plate. So they do have that. The reason for the lineup is, I guess, just to make sure that it's the right person. Plus, like, the car might be registered to somebody else and not him. So they want to make sure they're getting the right guy. Understand, I get it completely. I just hate the freaking fact that the two of them look so similar. Seymour, I'm good now. Good, honey. I'm happy that you're good. Should be for you 5 or 6 days. I wish, like, I was live or had the whole thing on video, because had y'all been here to see what the fuck was going on, you would have been like, holy shit. Like, this man literally, like, was swerving. He was speeding so fast that when he swerved into my lane to get in front of me, he was fishtailing. And then when he stomped on his brakes, he fishtailed again. I was like, this man is like, does he want to die? Because maybe he's trying to die himself. Like, who cares? Who knows? I don't know what he wants or what he thinks. Get out of there, Clarence. Sorry, Snickers. I'm gonna lock you in there for a little bit so your ass gets a break. But at that point, I was just like, I'm not dealing with this again. So I did call. I had a baby bird. Oh my god. I love it. I've rescued a couple robins before. So and now they can be a pain in the ass. Incognita, thank you. I'm okay. I mean, I'm alive, so that's a good thing. Possessed by the devil, Susie. Trust your instinct. I'm trying to trust my instinct, but there's always that little bit of doubt, especially when the other person looks just like him. He's probably about like 60 pounds skinnier. But the one thing that gave it away is because this jerk had hair, like the gray. Like, I look like a skunk because I haven't dyed my hair yet. He had like the salt and peppery hair. So, and it was long enough that when I looked at his ugly ass, it was flowing so, excitedly in the wind. So that's why I went with the heavier set guy, because the skinnier dude did not have hair. The longer dude did. And that's how I knew what color hair he had. To begin with, because I was able to fucking see it. Creative. Maybe I thought about that. I thought about doing that. I was like, shit, I wish I had like a GoPro or some kind of something to record this, because this is insanity. Like, even explaining it, I know it sounds crazy. And because I don't have it on camera, like the whole thing, it's like, it sounds like something psychotic. Sid Vicious, hey, how are you? Hello. Listening at work, thankful I'm safe. Thank you, Pookie. Oh my God, I'm thankful that I'm safe. I'm happy that I didn't get into an accident. I would have felt so horrible, even if it wasn't my fault. Like, had somebody been, involved as far as like an accident because I had to stop at my brakes. Or if I swerved and hit someone, like, what if they had kids in the car? What if it was an elderly person or somebody, somebody my age or younger who still have like health problems, issues, like it's shit happens. Like, I don't want to be, even though it's not technically my fault, I don't want to be responsible for somebody else getting hurt. Why would anyone bother you? I try to mind my business, creative, all the time. I really do. I try to mind my business. But here I am. No one fucks with me either. That's how you know, like, this dude really, really doesn't know me. Like, why are you fucking with me? There's no point. You should get yourself a gun. I have 3. I'm in the process of going to get another one. Laws are kind of like different. You can only buy 1 pistol, 1 handgun, every week, like every 7 days. But I can buy long guns, like shotguns, AR-15s, things like that. I could buy as many as I want at one time, as often as I want. They don't have to report them to anyone. I could just because I want to come in every day if I wanted to get one. Crazy, right? Well, because you really can't conceal it, I suppose that's why they don't have to go through all that. But yeah, regular firearms, they do have to report it and all that other shit. So whatever, what the heck? Queen Latifah, that's scary. Gotta go have it. Found a dead body at the end. Queefer, Jesus, I can't believe. She's another one. She never gets a chance to like just breathe. T, special request. Can you go to Gabby's bench? Yes, we can. We're going that way. As I said in the beginning, I'm not sure when you guys got here. My spoiler alert is we are going to do a drive. We're gonna do it Dougie style. Dougie style, guys. In honor of Doug, Dougie style live, which means y'all will be watching the road and we will be running our mouths. We're not Doug. We're not as good as Doug. We're not trying to beat Doug, but in honor of Doug, we're doing it his way. As I said, too much respect for him. Not going past his house. Not going to air him out like that. But there is a certain special somebody that I'm not worried about airing out in public on a live. Janelle just recently found my channel. Hey, honey. Welcome. I'm happy that you're here. I always like enjoy meeting new people and talking and bullshitting with people and welcoming people to my YouTube family. So I appreciate the fact that you came and stopped in. So you keep your doors locked. That's the one thing I never do is lock your doors. You have to lock your doors. My area is safe. It's just like, what the hell, I mean, I don't know. People are crazy. We're so lucky. Okay, you have our love, Team Doug. I love that. Thank you, T. Girl. Hey, Kit. How are you? I haven't seen you in like 500 years either. Alice Angel. Everything's good. Susie, everything's good today. Everything's good. Morning, Cat Scratch. Sorry, guys. I'm so behind on fucking comments. I'm not this bad. Olive Juice is in the house. I can't. I'm telling you. That's why I put him in his hutch. He like puts himself in his thing. I had a lot eared. He got me. He got mean. Mine are all really freaking cool. They are they're a year old now, my babies, Clarence and Moo, and I guess they just came into like bunny puberty. If Matt were to bend over onto his hands and knees to pick something up, they'd probably start humping him. Just saying. Good morning, Olive. Sorry what happened to you. People really are crazy. They really freaking are. I had a bunny and he humps our legs. Oh my gosh. I don't want my leg humped. I'll get him like a teddy bear or something if he wants a fucking teddy bear. I'll get them their own teddy bears. I don't care. But they got to stop humping Snickers because Snickers is the only one that's neutered. And they're all boys. It's not like they're going to get pregnant. But I mean, it's like chain gang style. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's not leapfrog, bro. Get off each other. Give it a break. I mean, really? Do you guys have to do it that much every day? Hey, look, I'm a horny motherfucker. I'll take it as many times as I can get. I've never seen anyone fuck as much as these fucking rabbits do. Happy they followed up. I doubt you will. Yeah, I don't think I'll be in court. No one ever pulls over. No one does anymore at all. No one ever. Oh, I'm not getting involved. Well, whatever. Don't get involved. I don't care. I hate what you went through, but the funny reprimand. I told him I'm gonna shave you, and he was looking at me like, "Bitch, try it, go ahead." Told him, I'm like rabbit stew, food shortage, rabbit stew. They're just like, with their little buddy and Paul. I was like, "Bitch, you ain't gonna touch me. Where you at? I don't see you. All right, remember that when I start cutting up the carrots, bro." Of course, I would never really make them into rabbit stew. I mean, unless, it was between like eating my family or my rabbits, I might. Nah, I still wouldn't. I'd go suck on leaves of grass or some shit. Cheeks, what's up, Cheek the Patriot? How are you? Brake checking isn't you bright, especially when you're speeding. It's like what he might have been on a suicidal fucking mission. Who the hell knows? I hatched 10 chickens and 4 roosters. I actually was looking into it. I can have 4 chickens in my area. I'm not a lot of rooster. I don't need a rooster generally. You should have one per like every like 6 to 10 hens, just so that they continue laying. But what I'm thinking about doing is getting like 2 layers and 2 meat birds. Because I've done this before. Slaughtering my own livestock is not a big deal. So I'm thinking about getting 2 and 2. This way I have eggs coming in, and then when it's time to slaughter the meat birds, I can just buy 2 more meat birds. Melatonin and water will calm their. Really? I never even thought of that. See? People in the chat tell me I could drug you guys. Melatonin. Keep it up, rabbits. They're all over there breathing all heavy. Look, show you these 2 evil little brats. Can I turn the camera around? How do I do this? Let's see. Let's see. Fuck it, I'm on my phone. I never do this. Look. You see them? All right. Moo. You see how fast they're breathing? Look. Guilty conscience. Horny dog. Look at you guys laying there. Looking all cute. Breathing all heavy. Hot and bothered just because your balls are dropping. But could you imagine being a rabbit? Like, it's rough. Rabbit world? It's like, I ain't going nowhere and you're taking it. Be still, it won't hurt. Meanwhile, they're ripping fur out the back of each other's necks. It's horrible. I think this was a finch. Oh, was it finch? I really don't like finches. Peter. Hi, honey. How are you, my darling Pete? He's my online boyfriend. I love him dearly. Now the helicopters are flying over the house isn't good. Like, I know you said she's dead, but like she's like dead, like dead. Like was she murdered, overdosed, bumped her head? Like she's what was the cause of her death? Deadliness. I mean, maybe she's took a nap and didn't wake up. I have no idea. Could you say lies? I'm terrified of chickens and turkeys. Oh my God, Seymour. I went out to buy 5 chickens. True story. 5 chickens, and I came home. I came home with 50. Came home with 50 fucking chickens. I only set out to get 5. Yeah. And that is how my chickens. And then I ended up getting turkeys. And you can usually only buy them in increments of 5. So I had to get 5 turkeys. So I ended up with 50 fucking chickens and 5 turkeys. And turkeys are so needy and they just want all the love and everything. You can carry in Ohio. I can carry here. Dev, I just don't I don't have my CCW because once you have a CCW, you're registered like in the system. Florida is a non-registered state, so I can buy and own as many firearms as I want to. I do not have to register. Like the state they know that I have firearms. They do not know what kind. They know nothing about it. They don't even know. Like if I see you on the street and we can do a handshake deal, like you decide you want to purchase my firearms, I can sell them to you, and it's a kind of just like the honor system. And that's that. Like they never have any idea. What time, Susie? When are we gonna do our little Dougie style drive? After Matt gets off of work. I'm not exactly sure what time, because I know he's gonna want to come home, take a shower, take a shit, do the manly man thing, and then he's gonna decide when. But we will go by Gabby's thing, her bench, to show you guys again to see how it looks. Florida is open carry. It's concealed. It's a concealed carry. The only thing you can open carry is like long guns, hunting season. Morning, beautiful. Morning, Deb. Sorry this happened to you. Just said, hey Cheryl, welcome. Thank you. I'm so happy you're here. You joined in on one of like my like lives where I'm just like I always ramble on. Everybody here will tell you that. And I have a really bad potty mouth, but as long as you can handle that, we'll be good. Uh you are this bad. What time is it, Doug? I want to say probably around like 5-ish, I would imagine. I love you, know. I'm glad you're okay. Maybe a few drinks tonight. Cat scratch. I don't know. Maybe I will have a couple of drinks. Deborah, glad you're okay. Hey, how are you? I'm okay, thank you. Debbie Bunny's hump. Queenie. How's it going? I'm just seeing this. Happy you're safe, Sean. Thank you so much. That's where the statement looking like bunnies started. Yeah, well, you know what? It's not a lie because I know that they have kids left and freaking right, but I didn't realize that like every 5 minutes they're just like, okay, it's time. What? What? You ready already? Really? Love that saying, fuck like rabbits. Fatal attraction. I'm trying to live. Oh, eggs are very expensive. And see I live in town, so I can't buy I like livestock. Like I used to have acreage and I had my own livestock. I raised behave. I raised my own cattle, and so I always had beef cows and whatnot, and I always had chickens and I had turkeys and I even had a peacock. Why not? I wanted a donkey and a mini horse, but my ex-husband wouldn't let me have like my own little personalized miniature farm, so I wasn't allowed. No cops, no police, no canine unit, no one cares. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking chickens. It was. My turkey, Edith Ann is sweet. Turkeys are very emotional and they need a lot of attention. And that's one thing about my turkeys. My chickens were awesome. I love how this guy just decides to rudely cut his grass right in the middle of my life. What are you thinking, homie? Clarence, be good. Start cutting your grass. Don't you know I'm busy? I'm talking to my friend. Making noise. Jerk. Ah. Hey, cat. Cheapers. Okay. Get away from the rude lawn man. Um, so, so yeah. Turkeys are they just want all your attention and they want it right now. They're a pain in the butt, but what are you going to do? I know I know you're not dealing arms. No, I'm not dealing arms. I'm lucky my arms were attached to my fucking body at this point in my life with all the damn issues I've had. I don't know why I was thinking Florida had black fellas. Um, it's not bad as far as owning firearms. Pain in the ass is having to go through FDL because they have to approve you. And my first purchase took over a year because I've lived in many places, and so they had to get my record from multiple places. So it took them a year. They approved me. My second and third purchases were like, the standard 4 to 5 days. So I was easy. That was easy. I was able to get them. What time is it? It's 10:21. What in Melbourne? Okay, it's 8:24 a.m. right now. I'm gonna be duct taped on the roof with my slingshot. What's the deal with the duct tape? I hear everybody joking about duct taping your ass to the roof. Do you fart a lot? Or are you just not allowed in the car or what? Are you just like Teen Wolf, you like to car surf. Gotta cut the grass this evening. I don't want to do it. I hate it. 2:23 a.m. by Debbie. Sweet Caroline. Hey, good to see you. Debbie, cheers. Susie, enjoy Hausler. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You can duct tape yourself to my roof if you'd like. I do suggest that you possibly, I don't know, harness yourself on, because if crazy dude decides to kill me and you're up there, I cannot promise you will not fly off. Mod boss Shell. Now she's a mod boss. Now I have connections. I got a girl. I got a person. I know someone. You need a favor? I know someone. Let me know. Sweet Caroline, good times. Never seen so good. So good. So good. So good. I got you, girl. Huh. See? You need something? I know someone. Let's make a deal. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. It'll be before dark. Definitely that we're going. Oh, and Matt has he has to sing. Okay, I will make him sing. If he doesn't sing, I will sing. Yeah, we'll figure something out. I don't give a shit. I like to have fun. You guys know that. I don't care about whatever it is. It is. It is. I'm gonna say or do it. Yeah, anyway, so why not enjoy it? So I'm gonna say around 5 o'clock, Dougie style live. We're doing it Dougie style in honor of the Dougster. I was banned from Sanja, whatever her name is. It's Sonja, her Doug Live official fan page. I was not up until Monday. I went to go check because, as promised, I was just, screenshotting and putting updates on Doug, because a lot of people are not part of the fan page, or they're not on Facebook, or whatever the case may be. So I was just doing it for my YouTube family to help them out, to keep them up to date. Unfortunately, this woman decided to ban me from the group. I know she blocked me. She just didn't remove me, because when I actually type in Doug Live from Northport fan page, it doesn't show up. It looks like it doesn't exist. Incarcerated girl, I am a grandma Nazi, and you love to fuck with me. I just lost my 8-year-old chihuahua. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hate losing babies. I hate it. It makes me cry. It's my service baby that I was taking him. Oh, I'm so sorry. Heart murmur to give him medicine. That is so not cool. I'm so sorry. I'm so sad for you. Slurpee Doug style. Okay, so rules and regulations. Y'all tell me. We're doing it Dougie style. Does that sound dirty? I don't mean to be dirty. Dougie style. So, in order to be complete Dougie style, we will head out. Y'all will see where we're going. Stop. Get Slurpees. And what else? We have to tape T to the roof. Camille, like I just said, I have no idea. They actually banned me from the group. I have no idea what the hell is going on. That was my only way of getting info from the family, because they're at the hospital. So they were posting on the page and keeping us up to date. And Sonia and her wonderful, helpful, I love everybody. Join the fan page. Everyone's welcome. Yeah, that attitude. Yeah. She can suck it too. I actually have a thing or two I'd like to say about her. You know more than someone. Not see more. I love it. Join us, please. I will. I'll come up. It's a tattoo and metal festival. Thank you all. Does Andrew know about Doug? I do not know who Andrew is. Nope. Sorry, Glenda can't say that I do. Fucking that song is gonna be in my head all day. That's sad. They blocked you. They didn't only block just me. They blocked anybody that posted anybody that said anything about me. So, like, had you gone in there and posted a video or something that I said as well. How fucked up is that? It's a fan-made. It's not like you're not right. Um, it's fan-made, just fan-made. But I first, I first simmer down, shrink back down inside, and all that. You know, what